Welcome to our Teen TV 1, and today we'll be looking at an area of study that is not popular, is not common amongst our youth, even amongst some of our parents. They are not aware of it. The only ones they know of is law and medicine and surgery, so that they will be called ne lawyer or ne docinta. But this is an amazing career path that if a child gets involved in it, there are so many benefits to reap from it. And with me to do that is Mrs. Okoye Chisom. She is a registered nutrition and dietetics. So Miguel, thank you for talking to us, for accepting to talk to us, because the first time you told me things about nutrition and dietetics, it actually wowed me. It's not meant for just us. You can learn how you take care of the foods to be given to your child, a growing child, your teen, all ages. And it will be important if you do heed to her advice. You can also consult her online. She's always available to be talked to, but for a token, for a fee. So Miguel, you're welcome, and over to you.
My name is Mrs. Okoye Chisom Vivian RDN, that is registered nutritionist dietitian. I'm here to talk to us about the career path, nutrition and dietetics. It's actually very important that I talk to our teens about this career path because it is not that known among them. So it's actually very important that I bring it to their knowing, to their knowledge, so that as they are choosing their career path, especially those of them that are in senior secondary, they will have in mind that there is something like this that exists, and if it's something they would like to dive into, after they must have listened to me and heard, and after they must have listened to me and heard the opportunities that are available to them as nutritionists and dietitians, so that they can start working towards it as early as their senior secondary school. So I would like to start by breaking it down to our understanding. So I would like to define first nutrition. What is nutrition? Nutrition is the study of food and the chemical components that are found in them. So here we study everything that has to do with food, all the food items. We study about food, then the chemical components that are found in this food. When we talk about chemical components that are found in food, we talk about our nutrients. The essence of us eating food is because we want to get nutrients out of this food. So we study the different nutrients that are present in each of these food items. Okay, the same way we are studying about food, the nutrients that are found in food, we also study about the anti-nutrients. Okay, so just as we have the nutrients that are beneficial to us, we have what we call the anti-nutrients. Those are the things that are harmful to us. They actually fight against the nutrients. So if the anti-nutrients are in food and we don't successfully remove them from this food before eating them, they will bind with our nutrients, making the body not to be able to utilize the nutrients. So we study about all these. Okay, there are some other things that are found in food that are not the nutrients, they're not the anti-nutrient, but scientists have actually researched to find out that these things are also beneficial to health. We call them the phytochemicals and then the antioxidants. What they actually help to do in our body is that they help to fight free radicals that cause cancer in the body. Okay, so we study all of these things. Then we still go further to study about how organisms, in this case now humans, we are particular about humans, we don't study animals, humans, how we ingest. When we talk about ingesting food, how you take in this food, okay, how you digest the food. Once the food is eaten, the body digests the food. Then how we metabolize this food. The body metabolizes the food in the form they are needed. Okay, when you take your yam or your rice, it's not the way that rice or that yam is, that is not the way the body uses it. So your body metabolizes it to the form the body can recognize it and then use it for what is needed for. Okay, then after they must have metabolized it, we study about how it's being transported to the areas where they are needed, how they are being utilized. So the body will transport them, then they will absorb them. Absorption. Okay, we know that from our mouth to our anus is what we call our digestive system, but inside those systems there is a way the food will have to sneak out from those systems to the bloodstream. Then the blood will now have to carry it to the different sites where they are needed. So that sneaking out is what we call absorption. The inner body is absorbing the nutrients or the phytochemicals and the antioxidants, the chemical component that they need from that food. They are absorbing it, then they will now utilize it for the purpose. For example, if it's a growing child and this child is growing, you need your protein for your hair to grow, for your fingernails to grow. So when you eat a proteinous food, that the body will now break it down to the form that it needs it, then transport it to your nail or your hair for the growth to take place. So we study all of that. Then after they must absorb and utilize these chemical components that is useful to them, they will now excrete the waste products. So as nutritionists, you study food, the chemical components that are in this food, how the body makes use of these chemical substances when they are taken in, and then the essence of this is that we're now looking at how does these things that are not absorbed, how does it help us to maintain our normal body functions. Okay, as a human being, you need food as fuel for all the actions that take place in your body. That you are standing, you are sitting, you are talking, you are walking, you are sleeping. You need food as a source of fuel for all these things to happen. Then we now look at how this food can help you to maintain those normal body functions as well as to promote health. So that is generally what we do when we study food and nutrition. Okay, then the part that because we said the career part is nutrition and dietetics. So as a nutritionist, you've already studied food, you already know these foods. So those ones that are not sick, you want them to make healthier food choices by teaching them on the right food to eat. As a baby, breastfeed your baby exclusively, then after 6 months start with this, then give this, give that. Even for those people that are old, people that are pregnant, people that are lactating, at different stages of your life, you have food that are needed more. So as a nutritionist, it's your job to educate people on that. Then to now prevent and treat diseases. There are diseases that are we call them diet-related non-communicable diseases. These are diseases that we need diet in managing them. We have diseases that like your diabetes, your hypertension, underweight, obesity, a lot of them, cardiovascular diseases, cancer, HIV, all these diseases and many more. We call them diet-related diseases because diet is very important in the management of these. So as the individual is taking drugs, the person also needs the right kind of diet to help this person to recover faster and to promote the person's health. So that is what we do as nutritionist dietitians.